welcome. I am so excited to get into today's video. As we're going to get into is the challenge by Maxis curated, which is absolutely amazing. It is Spark Something Shell Challenge. So I know I'm late and I'm definitely not going to be entering anything, but I thought this would be a fun kind of another challenge that we could do on our channel, and I'm so excited to get into it. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell so you guys can see a bunch more videos similar to this one. And other things, we have other options too. So let's just get into it. For this build overall, I didn't really have a goal with it. I kind of just set these windows down and I kind of based the exterior with the idea of those windows. I didn't keep the color of them, but I do love that color. You just can't really find that color elsewhere, which is the beauty of Sims. So as for the layout though, I kind of just made that front area a little bathroom, which I definitely expand in the long run. An entryway, a kitchen, a one bedroom, and a little dining area. And thankfully I remember the stairs, thankfully, before things got too carried away. And this is where I kind of figure out the bathroom is really teeny tiny, but like I said, I do love this build overall, but it definitely felt like it wasn't as creative as others, but I'm not going to base myself off of others. This is my build. I loved how it turned out, and hopefully you guys do too. And like I said in my previous video, which I will post up above if you guys want to check that out, I fell in love currently with a lot of kawaii building, like for myself. Not necessarily other people's. I definitely need to do some research to see how crazy people get with their kawaii builds, but kind of just like the more pastel-y tones, and I kind of love it. I kind of love where we're going with it. So as for this little frontal area, I end up adding like a little patio. It was definitely an experiment for me because it's all diagonal, which if you guys done this build or if you guys want to do this build for your guys' self, it's definitely a lot of fun. But it is on a diagonal, so I definitely don't build on diagonals. You can't even have stairs on that area, so thankfully the patio is only a one step, so we didn't have to actually have stairs, although I feel like it would have been a little prettier to at least have one step. But that's okay. It'll be fine. And then, as you can see, I'm just trying to add, like, a little cover, at least an idea of what I want the cover to be. Because, I don't know, when I was trying to, like, brainstorm it, I just didn't want to, like, zoom in and start putting things down and just forget about it. Because memory? I don't have her. So, literally, who is she? So yeah, any way I could prep myself in this build, I definitely took the initiative to do that, like such as placing windows, making sure that I want them where they are, and so for when we add bathrooms and stuff, it kind of just still makes sense. So I'm really glad I did a lot of that. And then as for the carpet and the flooring, that's where I started to add those little kawaii touches, such as like pinker tones. This build is literally pink. It is pink as pink gets. So if you don't like pink, I'm sorry, this build is pink. Which is definitely something I love. And I did kind of fast forward here. That's just because I found out I was recording my face for part of it. So I am sorry. It's just the room space. I did kind of blip through quite a bit of it. Nothing else, fortunately, which is why I was kind of like, okay, we won't scrap the build at least and restart. Because we just have like that little bedroom area. I added like a little seating area, a plant corner, and we're currently just adding a closet, which I love these touches. It just takes me forever to figure out the pieces that the closet needs to actually hang up the different clothing. But thankfully we found that. We're adding like little bits and bobs, which I love and enjoy placing. And like, I don't know, I can't say it enough, but I really love the little doodads that you got from the high school pack and the new clutter stuff. So I placed a lot of those in there. Well, and eventually I'm hopefully not going to be super repetitive. I need to branch out in my building abilities, so you guys don't have to see the same few items of my favorites, because they're my favorites, and hopefully you guys aren't tired of them yet, such as this wallpaper that I keep placing literally everywhere. I thought it'd be kind of a fun little like photo wall that we could utilize while also still changing it. I do change that wood tones. If you hate it, I definitely didn't like it, because I just felt like there was no way to break it up. So I think we just go for like this more plain, simple tone rather than trying to go for a brick or a wood. I just felt like it was trying to be too much, if you guys know what I mean. So now we're just adding like little different other clutter items that just to make the place feel a little more like at home. Definitely an artsy home, because this whole build definitely had to be, it's custom made for somebody who loves pink. Like, it seriously was. So this person definitely spent a bunch of money. They weren't trying to go cheap. At least where I live, it's really hard to find pink items, such as, I don't know, like that lamppost. I don't know, there's some, like, if I digged, but it's definitely more like brownish tones or that tan wood, not necessarily pinks. I would honestly love my home to be like this, with like the wallpaper accents of the ghost of some sorts. So yeah, definitely kind of building my dream home in this build. Not necessarily, but yeah, we definitely added the stuff for if you wanted to have more than one pet. I think I add 2 or 3 feeder bowls. I only have one litter box. I think I add a couple of scratchers and stuff, which you guys will see in the future. So if you guys want to add a pet, this is definitely a build for one. I'm a huge cat lover. I'm a pet lover in general, but cats especially. I have 2 of my babies of my own, so I don't know. They definitely were in my thoughts when I did this build, especially since I made it so pink. It definitely got a little personal with this build. And as for that little hallway area, I wanted to add those. Those mirrors are so cute, but I've never find. Speaking of cats, my cat's definitely peeping in my little camera view. I'll probably cut her out. Sorry, babe. I'm getting distracted. But as for the mirrors in the hallway, I definitely added those because I felt like this was definitely the build too. And I'm trying to get a little more creative and little more fillers in each of my builds. So hopefully you guys can see that when I do these builds. And just trying to make it more cohesive, kind of a theme. Because I don't necessarily know anything about design. But yeah, so here's where we kind of changed the windows out for a different color. Just one that matches the interior a lot more. Because when I picked up the windows, I definitely was not thinking about the interior. As soon as I got in the interior, somehow I got stuck with pink, and I seriously ran with it. So as for the bar, though, I think I'd end up deleting the bar. I end up putting that little simple, like, I don't know, what is that thing called? It's a bar, but it's a really, like, endless bar, as one of my challenges is finding out. So, yeah. Endless bar, I'm telling you guys. But yeah, I thought that would take up less space, add a little more space for us to have a dining area and be able to eat at, while also still potentially having a spot for our cats, because I think I add another tree house in there. So like I said, you could definitely have more than one cat in here. I honestly would love to play in this house. Don't know who, what, or where, but maybe in the future I can actually play in this one. I don't know. That or more pets. I haven't had a challenge or a character who needed a pet yet. I'm kind of sad. I want a pet. Oh, actually, we have a pet in one of them. I'm getting so distracted. But we don't love the pet. It's such a neglected pet. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't have a pet. I even forgot the pet was in that challenge. But stop speaking about other challenges. Just a little more about this build. And how much I enjoyed it and loved it. I want to know if you guys did any builds similar, what kind of theme you guys went for it. If it actually sparked anything with you guys' build, I would love to hear that. It definitely sparked a lot of pink, which I definitely enjoyed. I got to experiment a lot with like these the lights to the different clutter items, to even trying to fill in like different packs and seeing what they all can make it a little more cohesive. So yes, and then I do add, let's see, do I add an easel? I know I thought I added a chest table. I do, yeah, I added a chest table in the kitchen area, because whenever there's like a long hallway, I find that a perfect spot for a chest table. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I just find it a perfect spot if you want to do like activities for your Sims, just to fill in that space a little more. So yes, we just ended up making that one a little reading nook. We added a stereo so you guys can listen to music, because they don't have a TV. I don't know, I was watching like this, what is it? I don't know, this TV series about the undead boyfriend or whatever. And he was super nerdy, and I was like, I could imagine him not having a TV. Maybe not, maybe I didn't actually watch it. I was definitely watching it while mostly building it, so it was kind of like the background. But yeah, so I don't know if that pieces of that ended up in this build, but definitely a lot of pink, and I don't think they loved pink as much as I do. I think this was just me coming out, to be honest. So yeah, and then adding the different tiles for the kitchen area, because I definitely wanted to break it up. I don't know, like if you spill food and whatnot, you kind of want it on the tiling rather than your wallpaper, your painted walls. I'm hoping it's easier to clean, I'm assuming. That's the whole point, right? It's tiles, it's easier to clean than wallpaper. Well, it is. I don't know why I'm asking, like I don't know. And then yeah, I think the rest of this is mainly just adding like different, like obviously the cabinetry. I think we add another little eating area, or is that just man, I'm like remembering as I go with this. Okay, there's the little food bowls I said I would. Oh my god, can I just see the little lamps and stuff that we added in this? We did this together, guys. It's a we effort. But all the different lights that I added into this build was a lot of fun. They're really cute. Like the cloud ones, I put is that the cottage living ones that I put on the wall? Those ones are really cute. I just don't really find the need for them a whole lot. And then yeah, oh my god, I found that little police officer calendar where he's like posing. He's like strutting his stuff. I was so tempted to put that in here, but I ended up not. I tried to end up like building a collage off of what is this, the pastel kit, but I don't know, I felt like it felt like a little too much. They're definitely like thicker things, so they definitely felt like they stuck out too much. So I simpled it down. I brought it down to just, I think, 3 paintings in total. They all fit. I love that little purple one as you come down the stairs. That one was really cute, and I'm glad I did use that one, because I rather than the collage. I don't know if you guys agree, but I just felt like the collage was a little bit too much for the overall build. And then now for the exterior, I definitely don't know if I love it. I was definitely trying to experiment and to add a different tone in there, but I only add the different tone up front. So as you guys will see, because it just took me forever to find what I wanted and what fit well, while also, I don't know, just looking well on this build. Because like I didn't add a whole lot to its shape. All I did was add the upper part so we can add the stairs up there while also having a cover, which we do add an art section up there. There's a whole thing up there, which we'll get to see. And as I was just trying to, like, literally I was just trying to cover up the front with a bunch of plants. I think I even added a tree out there. And then I was like, I wasn't sure about the balcony even being there, but then I realized I raised the whole house up a step early in the build, and I was like, I'm just not going to deal with that. And I feel like the patio with just one square didn't feel like enough. Did I leave it as a one square? Maybe I did. I thought I re-expanded it. We'll have to see that together. I guess I didn't. Wow, okay. So I shortened it. I just didn't shorten one side of it. I just could not remember for the life of me. And then we add the little stairs in the back, because obviously, as I said, I lifted up the whole house. And I don't know. I love the build. I love where it ended up. I did wish, like, thinking on it, that I did try to go a little more creative of a route, but this is my creativeness in building with The Sims. So I definitely enjoyed it. I loved it, which I can't say enough. So I really want to know if you guys ended up doing it, and with the different textures and the tones of the wallpaper that I did on the exterior, I do wonder if you guys like that also, because I don't know, the front, it was a work in progress, if I'm honest, but I do love that, like, bricker, that is not a word, the brick that we use, stone's better, that definitely looks more like stone, but the stone that we used for the exterior looks a lot prettier, and I feel like it goes really well with the window colors that we did. Now, as we're getting to the upstairs, this is kind of where like I said, I ended up making, like, a little cluttered space where she could do her art. We had little heart boxes, because I felt like that fit literally perfectly. And then we also, oh yeah, I forgot I added the stitching little pack that they can utilize if they move in here. I don't know, I just feel like they'd be, like, super artsy. Added, like, the little picnic thing. I think I took that out, the little calendar thing. Like, I think that's from college and whatnot. But I just felt like it kind of fit if she's, like, trying to sell her art. I mean, I'm saying she, because like I said, I fell in love with this build. I moved in here, guys. If she's, like, scheduling out her, like, orders and whatnot, she'd want, like, a calendar or something to write up the stuff. But I took it out because it felt really chunky, and I really wanted to add 2 of those little art panels, because I don't think I've ever used them, but as soon as I seen them in someone else's build, I really wanted to add those back. So yeah, so I think that's basically it for up here, outside of, like, different plants I add, rug I add, just to, like, make the place feel a little more cohesive, because, like, I like it because it kind of feels like me. Like, I have boxes still at home that I haven't unpacked. I have, like, my little art, my closet's full with canvases that I still need to get to, some that I've done, that I've collected, and I don't know, I love it. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I'm moving in, guys. I packed my bags. I told my husband I'm out. I said, peace. I'm moving into my dream home. You're coming with me or you're not. And oh my god, these chairs are so cute that I put the lounge chairs. I've never really used lounge chairs a whole lot, but those ones are adorable. I mean, I definitely wish they matched, like, the handlebars? The what? The armrest. There we go. I wish the armrest matched a lot more with the different colors, but I was forced to use the same 2 chairs. I don't know, I'm just imagining when you own a home, your home isn't that cohesive. Like, I'm not gonna go to the store. Do you just go to the store and buy 6 of the same chairs, like outdoor chairs, or do you, like, buy 2 and you're like, oh, I need to buy 2 more, I'm having a bunch of family over? Typically you end up with a different chair. Am I wrong? Or I don't know. I don't own a big enough home to know these things. Hopefully I don't get too ridiculed for not knowing that, but but yeah, I ended up adding a little backyard area, just an enclosed area. I'm imagining if she wanted, like, a dog too, maybe in the future. Me, hinting at me, I do want my pup. I want a pup so bad, but I just don't have the time for it. You'd want, like, a little enclosed little outdoor area so your dog can run out without them worrying about at least where I live, I don't want to worry about them getting kidnapped, running away, literally anything, seeing a squirrel. I don't know. I definitely live more in the city area than anything. So but yeah, I love this little outdoor area with the different planters that we get to utilize. And I just feel like it's really cohesive. I'm quite surprised in myself. So like I said, I hope you guys like it too. And I think that's about it for yay! Now for the final tour of this amazing build that we got to put together. And I think we should just get into it. Hopefully I can figure out this camera thingy. I got the better build by mods, and I would love to figure this out. So you sit there. Hopefully my cat doesn't knock that over. So I'm trying to go slow. I know we can fast forward. How does one turn? There we go. No, we can't turn. Whatever. Well, yeah. You know what? We're not doing it. We're doing the old-fashioned one. Okay, you guys got to see me struggle. I obviously clearly need to practice. So literally as soon as you enter, we get this like little entryway. We got a little pet bed in the corner because the more pet beds, the better. And over here is our just little handy bathroom. She does have a little roller thing, just so she could roll any laundry she leaves over there. Because knowing me, I'd have laundry everywhere if I lived alone. Because the magical fairy of my husband wouldn't pick up anything that I left behind, which much appreciation to him whenever he does pick up after me. Oh my god. Can I just say how grateful I am for him? Alright, that's enough of that. And moving forward, can I just say the little butt tail there? Adorable. But yes, so as for our bathroom, my cat is currently knocking everything off my desk. I'm not gonna... She's trying to distract me again in this same video. So, can I just say I love this bathroom. As for, like, the backdrop that we have for over here, just to add more greenery to her house. And to the... I don't know. I love all of it. The pinks to the different details that we have in here. I just feel like it makes it cohesiveness, but while also... hopefully it doesn't feel like too much of the pink is what I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's enough to where it's not too much, but enough. So yeah, so here we have our little kitchen. We have 2 pet bowls, so the pets don't have to fight over them if you want more than one cat, because that's always a danger zone. And then our little eating area / little reading nook if we wanted one. And our backyard. We do have an upstairs, which we will get to, and... let's just get there. Why not? We can go there now. So you walk upstairs from the kitchen. Ooh, put that back. And, sorry. There we go. And we get, like, this little, like, if she wanted to do paintings of herself, maybe self-portraits, she can with the mirror there. And we have some leftover canvases and our little artsy area. And kind of, I'm imagining, like, this is where you'd want to, like, maybe kick back, maybe have a one-on-one talk with one of your girlfriends. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is also, she could, like, thinking business-wise, if these are her packaging, maybe this is, like, where she has her meetings at in her art room, and she shows off her art. I feel like that's actually way better than meetings with the girlfriends. We got plenty of space. Look, they can sit out here if they want to. We can have a meeting with the girlfriends, okay? And we have, like, a nice little garden. Nothing too much there. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And yay, so that'll be it for this video. I thought I'd bring her in since she kept trying to make an appearance during this video. I just want to say a quick thank you guys for making it to as far as we have with this channel. Okay, bye. But also this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!